Now it's time for desktop discussions.
Hey folks, Sir Charles Carey here once again with another desktop discussion. And I won't be before you long. I just wanted to share something that was on my mind. And it's simply, what do you need? That's the topic. What do you need? And the reason I ask this is because, I notice that sometimes because I'm in a different phase in life now, doing things different, my time frames are different. I'm, I'm able to explore a lot of the things I've wanted to do more liberally for quite some time. I'm asking myself, what do I need? So in turn, I'm asking you, what do you need? And we all need something, but the key is, why do you need that thing? Why is that thing important to you? And I think that's important as we move along in the journey of life, along the path of pursuing our purpose and things of that nature. And sometimes we are on autopilot, just walking through life without truly understanding why we are walking through life in that fashion, and what is it that we expect to achieve or to discover. So once again, what do you need? And most importantly, why? Now, some of us, we have general needs. For instance, you may be reasonably active on the PTA. You might just attend meetings. You may do visits to friends that are just maybe retired or in the same state that you have lunch and all that sort of thing, or you visit friends and family members, and that's enough for you. Okay, that's the need that a person with mild interests, that's what they have. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's their choice. But you also have some people who have even simpler needs, like those that just they're fine with reading the paper, they're watching television programs, they're watching game shows, they're watching the repeats and the reruns. They may do a little gardening, but that satisfies them. And that also is okay. There's nothing wrong with simple, basic fulfillment. But there are many of us that have greater interests and greater needs. And those things have to be satisfied as well. So, for example, I call it, the purposeful need. And if you're fulfilling your purpose, the things that you may need are totally different. For instance, like, I'm a speaker. I speak for different companies and organizations and agencies, et cetera, et cetera. I've written books, and I'm planning on writing another book this year, right? It's about a year overdue, but that's something that I feel a need to do, to have a sense of purpose for myself because of the kind of person that I am. Music production and video production, these are all the things that vastly interest me, and they fill me, and that's why I do them. So I've invested time in learning about them. I invested time in doing them. But yet, I ask you, if you haven't written down anything I've said thus far, ask yourself, what do you need? Because that is something that you should know. That should help you along the way. And if you don't need anything, the question is futile. It's moot because you're satisfied where you are. But many people will discover that they want more from life, more out of life. And there's nothing wrong with that. For myself, when I discovered the craft of speaking over 20 some odd years ago, I fell in love and was so passionate about the ability to deliver a message and to update that message and to make that message meaningful for others. Maybe those who did not have a voice, maybe those who did not have a platform, maybe those who thought the same thing, but they also thought that they were the only ones thinking along those lines. And it's the same thing with my craft with music. I may not be the best at it. It's okay. But I'm still able to do what many more talented people won't and will never, ever do. That fills my spirit. So, whatever your questions or comments are, if you agree, if you disagree, please share them in the feed, because I really would like to know, because I think this is something that It's more than a conversation piece. It may be a lifestyle choice and a lifetime decision that you have to make for yourself. So simply get a pen, get a paper, or get your phone, get your recorder, and ask yourself, what do you need? And answer yourself. Don't rush your answer. Allow your answer to come organically, naturally, authentically. But whatever that answer may be, allow that answer to mean something. And I strongly encourage act upon it. And for those of you that are interested in how, I've come to thinking this way and acting this way and all that sort of thing, please feel free, go to our site and maybe pick up one of the books from the website, the Wordsmith Speakers Alliance, and you'll see exactly why I'm excited about it. It's right there at the bottom of the screen. And just do what you have to do for you. There's only one of you. Everyone else is taken. With that being said, radiate the brain and change the game in your life.